Alright, so I'm at my grandpa's house. It's nighttime and everyone's asleep. And I'm in the closet right now recording this. And I'm also a little sick of right now as of record. It's like Sunday, I think, at 1:42 a.m. Because I just remembered this project existed. And it's like the 31st, but hi, this is my Steam project. I didn't really know what to write, but I'm making a video, believe it or not. So buckle your seatbelts, my potatoes, because I will be talking about, sorry, I don't like this word, math. But let's go on without further ado. So first of all, let's go into art. I chose this because my auntie calls me artistic. Well, at least I think that's what she said. But so let's start. So this is my character, Sandy Seashore, otherwise known as Sand. And this thing's the bane of my existence. If I draw sand, then I'll technically be working hard, because I'm usually sleeping all day, ignoring schoolwork. Let's converse that. If I work hard, then I will draw sand. Now let's rewind a little bit. No, I hate this thing. I would rather go to bed or drink. But still false. Oh, but what would you do if it was the inverse? If I don't draw sand, then I won't work hard. I work hard. I work very hard at sleeping, which is hard work, believe it or not. Imagine trying to get the right temperature to sleep. Yikes. It sucks. And sometimes I have to adjust the blanket, and it makes them, and sometimes I'm cold, sometimes I'm scorching alive. So this is false. But on the other hand, the contrapositive, this would be, if I don't work hard, I will not draw sand. And I don't have any motivation to draw this disgusting, putrid creature, besides getting internet famous. Otherwise, I'd be doing my own thing. False. Now that was just one example, but I'm on my next one. They told me there was gonna be a minimum of 2. I was gonna go with 3, but I'm running short on time, and it's like, I don't know when this is due. But what about my next one? Disclaimer, I'm gonna be talking about humanity's biggest fear: a job! So recently I applied to become a beta tester for a fan game, Mario Multiverse. A really cool Mario Maker fan game. Please check it out. This is an ad. I want to do this to have the ability to get a programming job. I'll stop doing that joke. But if I have a programming job, then I'll be employed. Well, yeah, I will. I'll be employed. I don't know how that's not. Anyways, the converse, if I am employed, then I'll have a programming job. Well, on the other hand, I am doing this for a job. I do have other careers I can do. Art or content creation, getting internet famous. So I would not just stick to programming unless times get tough and I have to start drawing that putrid disgust. The inverse of this would be, if I don't have a programming job, then I will be unemployed. Well, no, stated before, I have different career paths I could choose. If, God, this project's gonna get a F-, maybe even a Z-. The contrapositive of this would be, if I'm not employed, then I will not have a programming job. This is true. If I don't have a job, which is good, I'm unemployed, which is good. I'd rather sit alone and watch TV while drinking, maybe take a nap. Although that is a little hard work on its own, trying to adjust the blankets and getting the right. So, oh no, yeah, pretty much covers it. Hey, future editing Jaden here. I'm no longer sick and I'm no longer at my grandparents' house. I am back home at my dad's, and I originally did some takes on this, but I'm redoing this take because it would be too long and I want to give other people a chance, although I think this is getting long. I also did it unscripted, without an idea of what I'm doing, but now I have an idea of what I'm doing. So I already had art and programming out of the way, and so that means all that is left is content creation. Now let me explain before I get into detail. I searched it up on Google and something told me that content creation was a form of art, and I'm gonna believe that. So please don't bash me, please don't give me a bad grade. I just want a good grade, I just want a good job. But if I do content creation, that means I'm doing a form of art. Correct. I might have been dropped on the head as a kid. I just explained. I'm not gonna re-explain it because then it's gonna take too long. Anyways, if I do a form of art, then I'm doing content creation. False. I draw. I do other stuff too. Not just. I don't. Anyways, although I'm doing art, I'm not always gonna be doing content creation as art. But the inverse, if I don't do content creation, then I'm not doing art. That is false because of previous example. You know what? I think you get the point. I'm not doing art. I do other forms of art. Blah. Stupid, disgusting creature. Stupid programming job. The contrapositive of this would be, if I am not doing art, then I'm not doing content creation. I think that was what it. I'm not doing art, then I'm not doing content creation. True, because like I said, content creation is a form of art.
Uh-oh, paper jam.
So if anyone asks, it's true because I said so, and if you can't find the evidence, too bad. It fits in the mesa because it's art, and that is the end of my yapping session. I wanted it to be. This school presentation is probably get like, I don't know, like 6 or 7 out of 10. Wait, so yeah, I don't really know how to close this out. Bye, my brochachos.